Hey people, Blank here, speaking to you through a teleprompter read by AI as I've been lobotomized and turned into a rotisserie chicken. Have you ever pretended to be a fan of a series you never played before? Well, I have, and I have just the game for you. Armored Core 6 Rubik's Cube on Fire is the latest and greatest entry in the Artificial Core franchise, Miyazaki's trump card if you will, breaking the minds of many people months before the game released. I returned to form after making the same game 7 times, and making bank off the mentally challenged. Many are unaware of FromSoft's relatively experienced mech game record, or even their record of games before Dark Souls. Many are quick to call themselves Armored Core veterans, playing through the number of entries one by one. But I, having played Morikomo Renegade Mech Pursuit, Another Century's Episode R, and even the American keynote that is Metal with Chaos, I am the From Software Veteran King! The stories of Armored Core have always been something of an enigma.
100 million!
Very vague and mysterious. The series has always had a brutal approach to storytelling.
You know the drill. This mission will test your abilities. The test is simple. All you have to do is say Nick.
Using the lessons they learned from the iconic Souls games, you start the game as a half-dead freak of nature, working as a mercenary for your owner, Walter, who once owned 620 dogs. You take the role of 621, his loudest hound and goodest boy, sent on various missions for your corporations to fulfill his greatest plan. That is essentially the only thing people know about the story, as, after getting filtered by one flying boy, people refunded the game en masse, declaring it to be a flop of dishonest Souls game design. The formula of combat has changed drastically from the games before, modernizing the controls to be more user-friendly, as opposed to whatever was going on here. Reworking the melee system and even including a stagger bar for Sekiro, the game incentivizes fast brawling, which feels like a mix between For Answer and Gundam. The shooting feels a lot like Zone the Enders, the Fist of Mars mixed with Bone So Shiniki. In fact, the customization takes aspects from Custom Robo and Daemon Ex Machina, the game that was after accepting the fact that Armored Core is indeed its own franchise and not a Souls-like, you finally face the first boss, in which you proceed to get raped, either because your machine was too light or you didn't have enough bullets. It's back to the drawing board! Building your Armored Core is surprisingly full of depth, however, it is overwhelming to many. The stats of parts you receive is non-linear, meaning there's no one-size-fits-all solution to battle. Weight, stability, and even skin color play an important role in battle, but the most important piece to our canvas is our leg type.
Out of your friends, which are you? Truck freak, crazy ass. The fight!
Alright, now that we have our Armored Core built, we can complete the rest of the game. For Miyazaki is a man of unparalleled trickery. The helicopter and bale tips may have been his trap cards, but he has many more trap cards under his sleeve. His entire deck is full of trap cards.
Whew! It is hot as hell in this funky ass, hot ass room I'm in. Is that the Grim Reaper?
I don't like this. I don't like that people.
Same attack has been killing me for 4 hours. Just can't fucking see shit. I'm done. I don't even know what killed me.
Truly, this game is the Dark Souls of Armored Core. But fret not if you lack the skills to beat the game. You can train your skills in the arena. Face against amalgamations of past or future opponents in a competitive death game where winner takes all, including the loser's virginity. There is a learning curve to learning and understanding the game's mechanics, and that is where Armored Core shines the brightest. With the new spin FromSoft has brought to Armored Core, there's a lot to explore and conceptualize. Severe consequences such as going into crippling debt and selling your body for human augmentation has been removed, allowing players to freely get blown out when deciding to take 2 Super Soakers to a shotgun fight. And in learning that shotguns are indeed the most powerful weapon of all, and scouring the internet for easy build guides, players can choose to play in the most brain-dead way possible. But that is expected from anyone that would pay $60 for a game in current year. This game is weightless! Only people who don't have sex play this game. This game is casual trash. I'd rather play Dark Souls than this. This game is way too easy. No modes, no open world, there's nothing to do! Armored Core. People trying to talk about Armored Core. They best rename that to Armored Bore. This game, you know what I'm saying? This game is mad boring. Now Elden Ring for the PSS? Now that's a game. All in all, for $60, you can get yourself whose true in-game challenge is making emblems and customizing your mech to be every corporation's worst nightmare.